Urgent, Niners fan, look at what just happened. Nobody saw this coming, huh? But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel because we bring you daily videos with the latest Niners news, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. Jed York reveals thoughts on possible 49ers Brock Purdy extension. The San Francisco 49ers have retooled their roster this offseason, cutting salaries and slashing costs. Some predict that's in anticipation of resigning quarterback Brock Purdy to a massive deal to keep him in San Francisco as he enters the final year of his rookie deal. Owner Jed York spoke to the media at the league meeting in West Palm Beach, Florida on Tuesday and revealed that the team believes they may have found their long-term quarterback in Purdy, and he could be signed to an extension sooner rather than later. "I think he is a top 10 quarterback," York said. "I think he's great. Especially when you combine him with Kyle and what we have, he's a heck of a quarterback, and we want him here for a long, long time." York also recognizes that big-time rookie quarterbacks go underpaid through their initial league deal, and the team can make up for that in the extension. When you make the decision that you want to pay a quarterback that's obviously been underpaid for his first 3 seasons in the NFL, when you make that change, you have to make sacrifices somewhere, York said. Teams go through different life cycles, and you're in a life cycle now of still having a really good core of people, but some of those tangential pieces you have to address through the draft or through free agency at a lower expectation or a lower lever so you can pay your quarterback. And that's where we are. Pausing this news, just to say that if you want YouTube to keep recommending the latest Niners news to you, it's very important that you leave a like on this video. Thanks. Now let's get back to the news. San Francisco 49ers must pursue huge blockbuster trade with Dolphins for $90 million. The San Francisco 49ers have lost a lot of key players throughout the course of the NFL offseason. Looking ahead to the 2025 season, there are legitimate reasons for concern surrounding the team. Last year, they dealt with multiple key injury issues and missed the playoffs. When all was said and done, the 49ers only mustered up a 6-11 record. While the offseason has not been very friendly to San Francisco, there is still time to turn things around. One way to do that would be to pursue a blockbuster trade with the Miami Dolphins. San Francisco 49ers must pursue huge blockbuster trade with Dolphins for $90 million. Sunday evening, Tyreek Hill stirred the NFL rumor mill once again. He has been mentioned in trade rumors and speculation all season long, and those rumblings are growing even louder. At this point in time, there is no telling whether or not the Dolphins would be open to the idea of trading Hill. However, if there is any chance at all that they would be open to it, San Francisco should reach out with interest. Bringing in a talent like Hill would make life much easier on star quarterback Brock Purdy. If need be, the 49ers could include Brandon Ayuk as part of the trade package back to Miami, but in an ideal world, San Francisco would be able to acquire Hill and still have Ayuk playing alongside him. Hill is coming off of a down year in 2024. He played in all 17 regular season games, catching 81 passes for 959 yards and 6 touchdowns. Those numbers aren't too shabby for a down year. Back in 2023, he totaled 119 receptions for 1,799 yards and 13 touchdowns in 16 games. No one should get their hopes up for this trade to happen, but it's the kind of high-impact move the 49ers should try to make. At the very worst, the Dolphins would simply say no. Kyle Shanahan highlights one player on the 49ers roster who is next. To ascend, Winters has an opportunity to make a name for himself playing next to Fred Warner, but staying healthy for a full season must come first. San Francisco 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan gave rave reviews about now Denver Broncos linebacker Greenlaw. He told reporters that Denver is getting a hell of a player and a good person, who was one of Shanahan's favorite players during his time with the 49ers. Now the Niners are tasked with replacing Greenlaw, who was as impactful a linebacker in the NFL as it gets when Dre was on the field. Shanahan was asked Tuesday morning at the owners' meetings if he feels third-year pro D. Winters is a player who can ascend in Greenlaw's absence. "I do. I think he showed splashes of that last year. He played to our style. He loves to run and hit. I think he got a taste of that last year. I think we all did. Now it's just working on his body and trying to improve and stay healthy through a 17-game season. He's shown that potential. We'll bring in some competition in the draft, hopefully. We have some younger guys, not many that haven't played, but it's going to be a lot of open spots there. I think we have some hungry guys who are excited to earn it. Flashed is a perfect way to describe Winters. He had several plays where he was in a position to make a play in the backfield or sniffed out a screen or took away a route in coverage. He is the prototype and playmaker the Niners need next to Fred Warner. As Shanahan mentioned, keeping Winters healthy is a priority, which is why the 49ers would bring in competition. Winters is listed at 227, but his reckless style of play, which you need, saw him on the injury report seemingly every week. The 49ers drafted Tatum Bethune in the 7th round of the 2024 NFL Draft. Shanahan said he's another player in the mix to start. Yeah, he is. If you look at our group, they're all in the mix. Tatum did a good job learning the Mike linebacker last year, but you want to know all the spots. He's a guy capable of doing that. The more reps he gets, the more chance hell. Shanahan's use of the term run and hit feels like a not-so-subtle hint at what the 49ers are looking for in linebackers for the upcoming NFL Draft. Will it lead the team to draft a bigger, sturdier body who can hold up for an NFL season? Oklahoma's Danny Stutzman had the straights and range against the run, but looked a little lost in coverage. Nick Martin from Oklahoma State is a player to whom the Niners have been tied. He fits the mold more than Stutzman, as Martin is a superb athlete and plays violently, almost a little too aggressive. But that shouldn't be viewed as a bad thing, as that's a trait you can harness, as opposed to vice versa and teaching someone to play meaner than they actually are. More than likely, it'll be Winters competing with a rookie, unless Bethune takes a step forward. That rookie will also compete to be the third linebacker on early downs. Remember, that's how Greenlaw started before moving his way inside next. To Warner, and now, Niners fan, I want to hear from you. What's your opinion on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I don't know if you know this, but your opinion matters a lot for Niners. I'll be back any moment with more Niners news.